The coronavirus got me home like I stay watching YouTube all day. I tried connecting an antenna to my TV, nothing. I'm just like sitting here like twiddling my thumbs, watching tarot card readings because I don't know. Somebody sent me one a while ago and I was like, oh my God. And it was so accurate for her. And then all the other ones have been accurate for me. And I'm like, oh my God. But it's all subject to change. It's all subject to free will. Like just because somebody tells you something in a tarot reading, it may be true up until that point, and then the wind blew a different way and then everything changed. Like that tarot reading no longer exists in this dimension. It might be true for another dimension, but not necessarily this one. So I take it with a grain of salt. But if all that abundance is coming in, I'll take it. I don't know. I guess I'm coming on here to I wrote notes of the stuff I wanted to talk about. So you guys know that I started the Give Me the Look website, right? And then Amazon Associates closed it down. So I did all the links again. So if you guys want to get anything, get it now. If you want to donate, I live paycheck to paycheck. I am like struggling beyond struggle. Like I've never struggled in my life. I've never asked anybody for anything in my life. I just don't ask people for help. But if you like my channel and you enjoy my videos, please kindly hit the donate link below and donate whatever you can, $5 more or whatever. Right now I'm just trying to make sure Con Ed gets paid so it doesn't get turned off, and my rent and cable get paid, so that I have TV to see what's going on, or at least Wi-Fi, because the cable and the Wi-Fi are together. I don't have cable, I actually just have Wi-Fi, but it's the same thing anyway. I'm shut up now. There are, I made soup. I lost my sense of smell and taste. So last Friday, today is Thursday. Was it last Friday? Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. One of those days, I went out to do a quick job in Astoria. I'm going to go see what the date was. Today is the 19th, and that day was, drum roll please, business, no availability, no tasks passed. Brian, I think it was Sally, right? March 15th, so 4 days ago. And it smelled, no, that was Manhasset. This was Astoria. Where is Astoria? Oh, March 14th. So yeah. And I walk outside and I'm like, why does it smell like bleach? I'm like, is it just me? And I'm like, something's wrong. Then I go to Astoria, and I mean, I'm literally there for 5 minutes. I just had to build an office chair. Those things take literally like, okay, take maybe 10 minutes, but no more than that. Like I was in and out. They were like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, this is amazing. And like, mind you, I'm getting like one job every 3 days, making $50, So if I'm lucky, yeah, this is the 14th. And then I got another job on the 19th. And each job, the first one was $50 and this one was $60. So I made $100 in 5 days when I'm used to making like 4 or 5 G's a month. And that's just me paying off all of my bills and my debts and everything. Like no savings, like zero, because the money that I had for savings, I had to give to my roommate when she moved out, for her security, and then covering that month's rent because she moved out on January 1st. Don't ever do that to people. Nobody's looking to move on January 1st. Like everyone's still like celebrating from New Year's. They're getting over Christmas debt. Like if you rent a room, like don't do that. Wait until February 1st. um, but yeah, so times are getting rough. Like $100 a week. I can't survive on $100 a week. That's less than the poverty level. It's crazy. Anyways, I just thought I'd throw that out there because they say ask the universe and then the universe will deliver, right? The universe says about this. So the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I made chicken soup today, but because I can't taste, I don't know if it's good or not. Like I put extra salt in it just in case. Um, I don't think it's going to be as seasoned the way that I want it to be seasoned, but it's interesting because the revelation that I got from losing my sense of taste and smell is, one, I'm going to get so skinny because you can't crave anything. Like I eat potato chips, you don't taste them. You just hear crunch, crunch, crunch. And sometimes you don't want the crunch, crunch, crunch. You want the flavor. It hits different parts of your brain, right? The reason we eat is because of certain foods that we eat stimulate different parts of our brain. They reenact different memories, moments of when we had that food. And then suddenly, you feel satisfied, or that desire that you had for, I don't know, companionship, friendship, um, comfort. It's satisfied through the food, you know. So there's stress eating, which is what they want you to do because of everything that's going on. Then there's emotional eating, where you know, when you get all up in your head and in your thoughts and all up in your feelings, suddenly you're just like, blah, 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 blah. You can't stop eating. Oh, that didn't look right. Anyways, um, so I made chicken soup because I bought a pack of 18 drumsticks for $5 yesterday, and carrots and celery because I was gonna juice and then take the pulp and make veggie burgers. Um, and then I was like, oh, I can make a soup because I grow cilantro. So I was like, oh, and I have potatoes. So I put potatoes, carrots, a can of corn. I put that in at the end though. It didn't really get to simmer, but it's like staying in the pot because it's just me and my roommates. So the chicken, which like it's a pressure cooker, so the chicken kind of turned into pulled chicken. It's really interesting. Um, and then yeah, it was just carrots, onion, potatoes, chicken, and then the Goya polvo, the pollo, like chicken powder. That's it. And then I marinated the other chicken, the rest of it, because I think I only put 6 in there, so then I had 12 left, with the rest of the pollo de polvo, lemon, salt, and pepper. I'm just gonna let that sit overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna cook them all, and then I'll eat that for the rest of the week, or I'll just freeze some and eat some because I don't really need to eat that much. I only eat one meal a day now because I don't taste anything, so I don't enjoy it. You know, maybe the universe is just trying to get me to be skinny again because I'm like, oh well, here goes. There's my wish. I wanted to be thin, and now I can't taste. Sorry, anything. The only negative thing about not being able to smell is I don't know if I smell because you know I stopped using deodorant, so I don't know if I smell. So now I have to take like extra showers and put on extra everything because I don't know if I smell. I don't know if my breath smells. I don't know if my feet smell. I don't know if I smell. I can't smell anything. I spray perfume. I don't smell it. And I like, I'll spray it here. I don't smell anything. I smell nothing. It smells like nothing. Another part of me was like, oh, well, maybe they took a sense away so that you can get your intuitive better, you know, because I'm intuitive and I have a lot of like, whatever. You guys have watched my videos if you haven't. Watch all of them, like all of them, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post my next video. And that's cute, right? Um, I wish I was really like that, but I'm not. I was like, I'm not that. I mean, I'm happy and chipper, and I'm generally a very happy person compared to like the rest of the world. My sister always says that. Why are you so happy? I'm like, I don't know. Why are you always so miserable? We're exact opposites. She's like so chill. It's a generational thing, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And then usually, and then I get really quiet because I'm tired. You know, because I tired myself out. I'm exhausted. I've exhausted myself. I'm gonna take a rest now. Bye. Bye. I'll say goodbye to myself. Um, yeah, these are just notes for my website. So that website's up. I don't know how long that website's gonna stay up because there's not enough unique visitors for them to keep my application open. So now I got to find a way to drive traffic to that website. Then I got to create blogs because I don't think I could just have the content of like their links on my website. So now I got to create blogs like what are the 10 best Amazon dupes and what are the 10 best Amazon hair clips and what are the 10 best. And then like I can post that and then it's a blog. And I think that kind of justifies the fact. And then I have the other part that's the recommendations of like dupes for her and dupes for him, which are all of the things that look like designer name brands that aren't. I did the work. You know, anybody who's into all that stuff, you don't gotta watch 30 YouTube videos. Just go on my page. I already got everything. I watch their videos. I go in, I take the links, and then I put my links on there, and then boom, you got a one-stop shop. You don't have to sit there for 2 or 3 hours watching these videos, unless you actually want to see the item, you know, because some people want to actually see what the item looks like. So I did that. That's giving me the look. And then at some point, I'm going to build a page for the stylists and the consultants. Actually, I should just do that, right? Because you never know. Somebody might just hop on there and then hire me. With the intimacy school, I'm going to start going live on Facebook. And I'm going to start going live on YouTube, even though I only have like 20 followers. So you can go to the intimacy school, youtube.com/the intimacy school, and you can sign up over there and watch my videos. I'm going to start going live because I figure I could help people better live, and then if you want a one-on-one session, you can just hire me. I'll lower my rates because I'd rather just work from home, to be quite honest with you, than to keep doing what I'm doing, because this does not fulfill me. Mounting TVs, putting up shelves, assembling IKEA furniture, yeah, it was quick money, but it doesn't fulfill me. And plus, I want to finish my book. Like, I finished my book, I put it in editing, but I didn't publish it because of everything that happened with the coronavirus. It really killed me because I didn't have any money to publish it because I was banking on making money this month to pay for the publishing, but then all of this happened, and it's like, so it's only like $1,600, but still, that's publishing, then I have to do my rent and this and that. So I'm trying to find different ways of earning income. I'm applying for like that VIP Kid website where you teach kids in China how to speak English. So I have to make my demo video, but I'm not excited to make it because I saw their demo video and it's like, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Myra. What's your name? Hi, Bim Bam. Like, I don't know. Like, he said to Holly, but I don't think they have American names or whatever. Yang Shay, right? Or is that a Chinese name? I don't know. They all have American names here. But that Bim Bam would probably be more Vietnamese, I think. It's more Vietnamese Bim Bam or something like that as opposed to, or Cambodian than Chinese. What would be a Chinese name? Wu Hang? Wei Hang? Cheng Li. That's a character from Toucan, right? Cheng Li. Remember her? I remember her. Anyway, I don't know where this is going, but I'm just gonna publish it anyway. And then you have to like do a lessons plan, and it's like, today we're gonna learn how to pronounce the words ending in oi. Oi. Can you say oi? Good job! Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna try saying boy. 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 Great job! Yay! Okay, I guess I could do that for like $15 an hour while I'm sitting at home just out of survival mode. But clearly you can see that it's not resonating with my soul. I'd rather teach kids how to dance. You know what I mean? I love teaching kids how to dance and be creative. One day I'm gonna open my dance school for autistic kids. Me and my friend Stephanie have been talking about that. But that's like way later. Like we're like 5 years from now because I still have all the other stuff that I'm doing that I thought I was doing. Blah, blah, blah. I had so many things I wanted to talk to you guys about, but get ready to learn. But I can't find the notes. Anyways, so everything that's going on. Okay, so you know how I tell you that my body and my mind prepare myself for things like this? Well, I think that maybe the reason that I gained all this weight is so that I could survive this. Like, God forbid there's anything that goes wrong, I have all this fat on my body that I can live off of, right? And the reason that I've been eating like one meal a day and drinking, as little as possible is probably because I'm preparing myself for something to go bad so that I could survive, right? So those are the things that have been popping in my head. And then I'm like, oh, well, according to my roommate, it's just the flu. It's like a really bad flu that does affect your respiratory, area. And guys, I've had chronic bronchitis, so I'm like the perfect candidate for this, right? But then I was like, I'm always home. So my friend sent me this meme, A Minute with Mila, if you've ever heard of her. She has like this Instagram account and she goes through all the signs and they talk about like whether or not they're infected with the coronavirus. And when you get to me, which is cancer, it's so funny because it's like, fuck a coronavirus. I never go out. I'm always home. I don't even hang out with humans. I'm definitely not getting the coronavirus. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much me right now. I've just been a homebody for a while now. I love to go out in the summer, which is why I want to move somewhere warm because I like going out when the weather's warm, but I'm not a big fan of going out when the weather's cold because I have such sensitive lungs that I get bronchitis or I get sick when I breathe in cold air, so I don't go out in the cold, which is why I want to buy my apartment in Spain because I want to go there when it's cold here. Like I only want to go there for the winter and then like rent it out for the rest of the year, But we'll see what happens because that's up in there. That's up there in the things that I want to accomplish in the next 5 years. I think life has been pretty good. I'm not only having creative thoughts and downloads, but I'm actually acting on them. like with this website and then the VIP kid and then, that conference for the women. I've been networking and putting things together, and I'm not going to get into any of the details because one thing I found is when you talk too much, things don't happen. It's better to just do it and then announce it later, which is what I've been doing. Um, but then this whole thing happened, kind of threw a wrench in everything. But I did stop watching TV. Like I was watching that TV show Containment. I had nothing else to do. And it was just background stuff while I was doing the links. Because when you do the links, it's very tedious. You're just copying and pasting. It's a very tedious process. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Um, I am not fearful of this virus at all. I think it's worse than what they say it is. I think they lie to us. But my friend did make a good point. She's like, how come with all of the social media, we don't hear people saying, I have the coronavirus and this is what it's like? You don't. You just have the news reporters posting a few things and then some celebrities saying that they got sick. But usually on Facebook, people would be saying stuff like, I got the coronavirus, I'm home, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's making these videos. Nobody's posting these videos. So it doesn't seem very realistic. They say that these death tolls, but you don't know if that's true or not. You're just believing it. I just feel like this is a real takeover from the white supremacists that have been trying to get in power since Hitler. I really do think that they're now in power. They've really gotten into all of the governments. I think they're all working together, and I think this is just a coup. Like they're just going to take over the governments. I don't know what's going to happen to the minorities. Um, but I don't feel very confident about this presidency. Now, I'm not trying to instill fear because it's not what I do. I'm just saying my truth and what I really believe is going on. And I do think this is a lot more than just the coronavirus. I think they're trying to take over the government. I know they're raping the government of all this money. All that money that's been released is going into the pockets of these greedy, selfish thieves. This is exactly what happened before the Roman Empire fell. Like they just took everything and then they ran with it. And that's probably how all of these secret societies and how all of these super wealthy families came. All families that come from super wealthy money, it's all dirty money, all of it. So don't be surprised. There's a reason a lot of these people aren't going for re-election. It's because they knew all this was going to happen. So I don't trust any of the people that are in the government right now. And I really don't trust what's going on right now. I'm really upset with how things are being dealt. I don't like the fact that we're not being told everything. And I just don't understand why everybody would have to be quarantined and stay home. Like everyone's like, oh, because you don't want to spread the virus. Yeah, okay, but they're talking about martial law. Why would you impose martial law? Like we don't take away our freedoms because of this. And that's what people don't realize is every single day they're taking away our freedom little by little, and we're allowing it. Nobody's fighting. And my friend was in the military, and she's like, "This is exactly what happened in Germany, and this is what happened in Poland. Nobody fought back. They were too scared, and they were rallying behind their government, and they were too scared. And then when the injustices started happening, they were too scared. They were too fearful. They were all about self-preservation. I don't give a fuck. I am not about self-preservation. I'm about doing what's right and making sure that all of us as a collective are taken care of. Even those little fucktard white supremacist bitch-ass motherfuckers. Delete this video if you want. I don't care. But yeah, so, because they could change. They could have a change of heart. They could see something. They can make a difference. They could save a life. You never know what their purpose is. I can't sit there and judge anybody and say, you deserve to be punished. No, because you never know what that person did that contributed to this beautiful, perfect cycle of the universe that we don't know. It's a bigger plan. Like, whatever. But, like, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. That person might push somebody too far and then they turn over to our side. You know what I mean? So I just look at it like everything happens for a reason. I don't know what most of the reasons are. All I know is I'm in a place of love and forgiveness, and it's just who I am. I was raised with a really big family who was full of like all kinds of personalities that you had to forgive because you guys just don't mesh. You don't get along. You don't have the same views, but you still have love. And it's like I still love my uncle even though we have nothing in common. You know what I mean? Or like we have a lot in common. I get along with him better than my mom or my cousin. You know what I mean? So, at different times. So like there's just so much love. I just live in a state of love all of the time. Even when I'm by myself, I'm like, I'm always wishing people love. Even the people that have wronged me and have said nasty things to me, I'm like, I still wish that they're happy and I still wish they have love and I still wish this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had moments where I was like, ooh, I wish that blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, God, I take it back. It was just a moment. It's to err is human, to forgive divine, right? So now I am in my room, in my PJs, with my cute little socks. These are Cuddle Duds. I love them. And I'm just sitting here by myself. My cat's in the other room. My roommates are home, but we have nothing in common. They're just nice. But like out of all the roommates I've ever had, I have nothing in common with these people. Nothing. I wish I had a roommate I could hang out with and talk to. I really miss TK. TK, if you're watching this, I miss you. I love you. I love you too, Mariah. Matt Tucker was a great roommate too. Those are my 3 favorite roommates. And then Joselle was cool too. That's everything. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I had so much stuff I wanted to share with you guys, and it's all gone. I don't know where it went. But when it comes back, I'll be back. Bye.